TikTok Shop is about to change forever, and most affiliates don't even realize it. If you're still creating content hoping for organic reach, you're playing a game that doesn't exist anymore. As we speak, we're heading into a new era. And here's the good news, it's never been easier to make sales and go viral because of something called GMV Max. I've been in the TikTok Shop space since day one. I've generated over $1.2 million with over 50 million views, and this is the biggest shift that I have ever seen. It's completely changing how TikTok Shop affiliates will be making money in 2025. In this video, I'm going to be breaking down the exact step-by-step GMV Max strategy that you can use today so you can start taking advantage of this new opportunity before everybody else starts finding out about it. So do yourself a favor, put your phone on Do Not Disturb and watch this video very carefully, or else you'll just be on the sideline watching all of these affiliates make $20,000-$30,000 every single month. So I'm gonna share my screen right now and let's dive in. All right, before we get into the actual sauce, the GMV boost method that I created based on this massive shift that we're having in the TikTok Shop space right now. Before we get into the actual sauce, the deep dive of everything, I just want to emphasize that there are a lot of people in the TikTok Shop space right now giving advice. They haven't even hit their first 5K a month. They've only been in the space for a couple of months and they're giving advice. I've been in this space since day one. I've consistently hit 30K months. I've had months where brands would pay me $12,500 because I made them so much money. I'm consistently going viral. I get to travel the world with my family. My wife never has to work a job again. I bought my dream car. I bought my dream Rolex. I get to spend a random Tuesday with my daughter because I have the financial freedom and time freedom. I'm not telling you all this to brag. I'm telling you all this to show you what's possible in the TikTok Shop space, but only if you use strategies that are working right now, because the TikTok Shop space is always evolving. It's shifting. The algorithm is always changing. So you need to adjust your strategies based on all of these changes. And right now, the biggest change that's happening is GMV Max. And to understand why GMV Max is taking over TikTok Shop right now, you need to understand what TikTok wants as a platform. TikTok's number one goal is to make more money. And the two ways that they do that is charging a seller fee. Every time a brand makes a sale, they charge them a fee. And also, every time a brand uses their advertising platform, they make money. And please, I cannot emphasize how important this is, and keep this in the back of your mind. The number one goal for TikTok is to make more money. This will give you a better understanding of why GMV Max is literally taking over the TikTok Shop space, right? So let's get into what GMV Max actually is. It's an AI designed to maximize the gross merchandise value for sellers by automating the ad campaign. So GMV is basically how much money a brand generated overall. And GMV Max is TikTok's machine learning that automatically tests and selects the best performing videos, right? So let's say a brand is utilizing GMV Max. They have $5,000 budget for ad spend. So what GMV Max is doing, it's a whole pool of videos for this specific brand, right? So it's a video here, video here, video here, video here, and they have $5,000 budget daily. There are 1,000 videos, right? There's $5 spent here, $5 spent here, $5 spent here, and the main thing is for GMV Max to test whether or not this video is making money. So if this video spent $5 and it made them $10, then this is profitable. They're going to spend more money on this video. And if this video didn't make any sales, this video didn't make any sales, it's going to not perform. It's not going to spend on this particular video. This is extremely powerful. Why? Because as a creator, it doesn't matter if your video goes viral or not. You could get put into this pool. If you have GMV Max turned on, if you post videos, it automatically puts you in this GMV pool. The AI allocates the budget to the videos that have the biggest return on investment. Like I mentioned before, if a video is performing really well, it's going to spend more money. And the best part is your video from day one with 200 views can be put into this pool and have a chance for the algorithm to pick it up and spend more money, right? This makes going viral and making sales so much easier, right? It's extremely powerful. Now let's get into why the old way isn't working anymore. Because organic reach is getting killed. It isn't making TikTok Shop as much money, right? If they rely only on organic, they're only making money from one side, which is the seller fees. They're not making as much money within the ad spend, right? This is why organic reach is getting killed. Back in the day, the way that ads worked was videos need to go viral. Brands would reach out to affiliates to get their specific codes. They would run ads to that video hoping to put $1 in and get $2 back. It doesn't perform, they would turn it off. They would rinse and repeat this entire process manually. This was a huge problem because only videos that went viral would get ad spend. Brands wouldn't use it. It was complicated and it was a lot of manual work. And TikTok noticed that this was a huge problem and they weren't making as much money with their ad platform. This is why GMV Max is taking over the industry. It streamlined the entire process for brands and it's very easy to use. You press one button and GMV Max is on. It makes TikTok a lot more money. Remember, I mentioned the main goal of TikTok is to make more money. So they will keep pushing it out. All these big brands are using it. You have to follow what these big brands are doing. They're noticing that organic reach isn't as powerful because it's not making TikTok as much money. This is why people that are using GMV Max are leveraging the opportunity, right? And the best part is, as a creator, you don't need to go viral. You get put into this pool even with low views, which is the best part. So now that you understand why GMV Max is taking over the TikTok Shop industry right now and why organic reach is just getting killed, let's move on to the GMV Max strategy and how you can leverage this opportunity to make so much money, right? So once again, organic is getting killed. It's not being pushed out as much right now. TikTok wants to make as much money as possible and wants to push out videos that have GMV spend in it. Brands that are utilizing GMV Max are getting pushed out by the algorithm a lot more. Now, in order to make GMV work for you, you need to do it the right way. There's a wrong way and a completely right way. And doing it the right way is what the GMV boost method strategy is all about. So I'm going to go over the wrong way because I feel like a lot of people fall into this trap. They think that they need to go after big brands because they have more budget. But you need to understand that you're competing with 5,000 other creators. Like let's say Goalie as an example, right? This is a huge multi-million-dollar company. They have thousands of creators making videos for them every single day, right? Brands only have a certain amount of budget daily. Sometimes you get put into this GMV pool, but it doesn't spend on your video because there are so many videos in this pool, right? Imagine 5,000 videos being pushed out every single day for that specific brand. And you're just competing with so many other creators. Like I said before, even though you're in this pool, your video might not get spent on it because there are so many creators, right? This is the completely wrong way to approach GMV Max. And this is why so many people don't see success using GMV Max. Now, this is the correct way to approach GMV Max, right? You want to find brands that are doing GMV Max, products that have momentum and they're in upward trends. They don't have many creators posting. It's easier for you to get picked up by GMV Max and you have more spend that could be allocated towards your specific video because there aren't many creators that are promoting that specific product, right? So imagine you're 1 out of 50 creators that are posting for this brand. This brand still has a big budget, let's say $2,000 every single day to spend. Your video has a higher chance to actually get spent and get pushed out. And if your video is much better than all of those 50 videos that are posted for this brand, your video will get allocated so much more budget. You get it? So this is how you do it the right way. So now that you understand the right way to do GMV Max, let's dive deep into the GMV boost method, a strategy that I created that's been working extremely well, right? We're going to start by finding 2 to 3 products that are running GMV Max, that have momentum in the uptrend and have 5 to 50K units sold, which means that they don't have a bunch of creators promoting that product and they don't have a bunch of videos for that specific product, right? It's going to be a lot easier for you to utilize GMV Max this way. So let's dive in. We're going to dive into the daily virals. This is a website where it shows all of the top videos on TikTok Shop right now. By the way, if you want to use this tool completely free for 30 days, there should be a link in the description. Just use the code Osher. So let's get into the actual sauce. First of all, notice something very, very important. This is an ad. This is an ad. This is an ad. This is an ad. Top 4 videos here are ads, ads, ads. The top 6 videos on TikTok right now are ads. This shows that GMV Max is already taking over the entire industry, right? Organic reach isn't as powerful. There are 12 videos here, right? 8 out of 12 of them are ads. This should be enough evidence that GMV Max is being pushed out like crazy. So how do you find brands that have budget that are doing GMV Max and are in the upward trend? For example, this Dr. Malaxin Peel, I wouldn't use this product. It already has like 400,000 units sold and it has thousands of creators already promoting this product. It's too saturated. So what you're going to do is go on the filter videos. You're going to go post it within 3 days, right? You're going to go on ad type. You're going to go on paid ads. So these are all the videos on TikTok that have GMV Max allocated towards these videos, right? But what you're going to do is you're going to go on the 10th page. The reason why you want to go on the 10th page is because you're going to notice a lot of these videos, they have GMV Max in them and the videos don't have many views, right? 33,000 views, 32,000 views. So keep in mind, if these low view videos are getting GMV spend in them and this brand only has like 5 to 10K sold, this means that this brand still has budget to allocate towards GMV Max and not many creators are promoting that specific product, right? Now let's find another product, right? Let's take a look at this. Look at this, 50K sold. This is clearly a great product. They're running GMV Max. This video only has 31,000 views and it's getting spent, right? There isn't many creators promoting this product. So if you create a better video, you have a higher chance of getting all of that budget spent on your video, right? This is extremely powerful to know. And you can utilize this product research method to find videos that will make you so much money using this strategy. So now that you found 2 to 3 products, it's important that you stick to these products and you test 5 different marketing angles, different ways to sell this product. And not only that, it's extremely important you use specific script structures that work specifically for GMV Max. There are many script structures, but this one works really well as well, right? So using a specific script structure will help you like basically hack the GMV Max algorithm so your videos get pushed out more and you make actual sales and all that budget will be allocated towards your video, right? So there are many script structures that you could use, but this is a really, really powerful one. Start with a very strong hook, introduce a problem, introduce the solution to the problem that they're having, demonstrate the product and the benefits of fixing this problem, unique selling proposition, making the product different, showing how this product is different than any other product on the market, and then a call to action, creating curiosity and scarcity, telling them that TikTok Shop is the only place that you could purchase this product. There's low inventory and they just restock. So grab them before they sell out again. So this is a script structure that works extremely well. So when you're testing 5 different marketing angles, try to use different script structures for each marketing angle, right? This gives you the ability to test what's actually working. And then this is how you scale to 5, 10, even 30K months by doubling down on what's already working. You could do that by using what I call the 95-5 rule, is by changing only 5% of the script and leaving 95% of it. This is one way of scaling, but you could also use comment replies. You could also reach out to the seller and ask them to increase your commission so you can make more money for each sale that you make. So these are the 3 phases of the GMV boost method. This method is extremely powerful. It's built specifically for this massive shift that we're having in the TikTok shop space, but you need to execute it the proper way. And before I end this video, I want to emphasize that you're doing it the right way. You're picking the right types of products, because if you pick the wrong types of products, you pick big brands that have over 500,000 units sold, you will never be able to make GMV Max work for you, right? use these strategies, implement everything I taught you in this video. And I don't see why, if you implement the GMV boost method, I don't see why you wouldn't be able to hit 5, 10, even 30K months as a TikTok shop affiliate. By the way, thank you for watching this video. I really hope that this was extremely helpful for you, because this is what's working right now in 2025. And if you want to work with me directly one-on-one, where I help you implement this exact strategy step by step so you can hit 10K a month guaranteed, or you don't pay, fill out the short application down below and we'll see if we're a good fit to work together. See you in the next video. Peace.